Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Makayla from the blog littlemeandfamily.com, and today I'm just going to be doing a chill little sit down video. I'm going to be doing a heart-to-heart with you guys about what slow living has meant for me and how writing and sharing about slow living actually made my life busier. So, let's get right into it. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. I make new videos on minimalism, motherhood, and intentional living every Sunday and Wednesday, which might be confusing to you if you're watching this video when it goes live on a Thursday, but I'm a little bit off this week because I went home for the weekend, so there's a day delay. I am just really happy that you're here. If you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up before you go, and hit the bell if you are already subscribed so that you don't miss any new video, even if it goes out a day late like this one. So the first thing that I want to talk with you about today is the fact that we live in a hustle culture is not new information. We hear it all the time. There's all these like boss babe accounts, especially for women. I feel like it's this, you need to go out there and take every opportunity that's been given to you as a woman who can now vote and, you know, wear what she wants and cut her hair how she wants and, you know, be elected president if she wants and all these things. And it kind of preaches this type of culture through some accounts that we have to keep going and going and going and going, and there is nothing that we will get in life that will make us happy unless we are just running after our dreams and chasing our goals. Not going to say that's a bad thing, but what I've noticed in myself over the past couple months is that I enjoy living slowly. I enjoy soaking up time with my family and doing things that take longer, like gardening or baking or sewing and things that just bring me joy, like reading. And I found myself sharing about this kind of lifestyle, and in the process I ended up converting my own lifestyle into something that was not what I was sharing about anymore. So while I'm sharing about minimalism and slowing down, doing things handmade, or just enjoying family moments, meanwhile I'm running myself ragged, getting up at 4 a.m., writing blog posts, collaborating with people, responding to Instagram comments, planning Instagram posts, doing all these things, pinning things in Facebook status and Facebook group, whatever. I just ended up realizing that my own business endeavors were causing my lifestyle to not be the kind of lifestyle that I was even promoting to the people I was sharing with. But I was just realizing that the kind of lifestyle I was promoting was one of simplicity and minimalism and slowing down, and that was not at all what I was living on my own. So I felt kind of like a hypocrite. So if there's a lot of pieced together parts, it's because I have a 2.5-year-old, and that should be enough explanation. Anywho, what I wanted to kind of touch on next is just the fact that I was talking about minimalism and I'm talking about decluttering and living small, and these things are like very therapeutic to me. The kind of lifestyle that minimalism provides allows me to have a calm space and is kind of a stress reliever. If I'm stressed out, I'm like, oh, what can I do? I'll just declutter things. I'll go through some stuff. And what it turned into was I had to create this minimalism content for my blog to be able to say, hey, declutter this, hey, declutter that. And instead of it just being a therapeutic release for me, I ended up having to grab a camera and take all these pictures, or create all these images regarding the topic, or come up with all this information about something I was doing to simplify my life. And in doing that, it just kind of took the fun out of minimalism for me, to where I felt like I was only doing it so that I could share it and not doing it because I enjoyed it. And it kind of sucked a little bit. So moving on from there, I have kind of taken a break. If you've noticed if you are from my blog and you've been on my email list or you've been following my posts for a while, you'll notice that I haven't really shared many blog posts in the past couple months, and that's for this reason. I started this YouTube channel because it was kind of like an outlet for me that didn't involve as much, I guess, time and effort to create content. I just pick up the camera and start filming. So I know it's not as curated as some of my blog posts have been in the past, but it was just easier for me to pick up a camera than to sit and draft a blog post and create images and promote it everywhere. So I've kind of just taken a break of being relaxed and creating easy content that is about things I care about. So this doesn't mean that I am done blogging. I am not done blogging, I'm just blogging more intentionally. So the posts that I create are things that I care about or things that are on my heart at the time. I'd really like to start getting into the habit of just doing more of blog posts that are kind of like back to basics for me, where I was just journaling and kind of document my life, and that felt a lot more authentic than what I do now. That's kind of why I've been MIA on the blog lately, and I just kind of wanted to offer an explanation. But as far as what my new slow living habits have been to combat this hustle culture that I kind of got sucked into, I have just taken a break from doing anything that makes me feel like I have pressure from myself to perform. I don't want to be a performer. I really don't. I never did. And so to have that pressure come from myself is also like very frustrating. So I've decided to take a break from anything that causes me to feel like I need to perform. So right now that means no blog posts, no beating myself up if I can't get a video out on Sunday and Wednesday. I try my best, but I am not going to be upset if I miss a deadline, because the deadline's only put there by myself. I also have been taking time to invest in businesses that return. So for me, spending all of my time on my blog was not producing me an income at all. In fact, I would say it was costing me. It was costing me because I was sacrificing my time. At times I was sacrificing my money to be able to collaborate with certain people and write stuff. It was costing me mental energy to try and produce content. I had to change my battery, but I'm back. And I wanted to talk about my slow living habits that I've implemented the past couple months that have really helped me to slow down and just be more intentional with the way I structure my day. So first thing I had mentioned, I'm not doing anything that stresses me out. Obviously there's some things that you have to do and it leads to a non-stressful experience, like doing the dishes is not really fun, but having a clean sink is, so we do the dishes to get the clean sink. But I'm not doing anything that is extremely stressful or not necessary, and just because of pressure I've put on myself. So that can take different forms. But some things that I'm adding to my day is reading. I've been really enjoying reading. At one point I was reading about one book a week, and now it's kind of like one book a month. Things have gotten a little bit kind of, I don't know, perspectives have shifted and I haven't had the time to read as much. So it's been like one book a month, but I am currently finishing a book right now and it's been really good. So reading is especially important. I am taking more time to homeschool, and I know my daughter is 2.5. It's not hugely necessary that we do something homeschool related, but I'm just making sure that I'm spending and starting each day with some homeschooling related things. So I'll be doing a video in more detail, but I'll also have a video linked here for you if you want to see kind of the resources that I use for homeschooling. I will be sharing in more detail kind of the routine that we have right now. But homeschooling has really brought me joy. I love sitting with Elodie and helping her learn and seeing what she's interested in. Another way that I've really enjoyed slowing down is taking a break during my workday. So this is hugely important. My non-negotiables for the day for Elodie are 30 minutes of reading, 30 minutes of outside time, and then her 2 schooling curriculum. So the 30 minutes of outside and reading really applies to me too. And even if I can't get the reading in, I know that going outside is such a game changer for my perspective and my mindset and just the way that I take on the rest of the day. So that's been really helpful. Another way that I've been slowing down and being more intentional with my time and schedule is taking time to read the Bible, which is something that I haven't done in a long time. But the past couple months I've been trying to carve out time in the beginning of the day or when I have a break before breakfast sometimes to read the Bible and take some notes. And I recently just finished the book of John, which is so good, and it's been really rewarding to finish a book of the Bible for the first time as an adult pretty much. Last time I did that I was a kid, I think. So that has been really helpful. Another thing that I'm doing is baking, and I'm just enjoying baking so much. I bake all the time. I love to snack, so I am always on the hunt for paleo and low-carb friendly snacks that are helpful to my diabetes and not things that I have to worry about eating. So I've been very thankful to find some delicious snacks, which I'm thinking I'll be making a blog post about soon, maybe just because I love food and I'm going to share them. I had mentioned earlier before I got cut off, and I might just replace it here, but one of the other things that I'm doing is I'm investing my time and my energy into revenue producing businesses. So with me taking so much of my time and energy on Little Me and Family blog, it was not profiting me in the long run. It was not profitable for the amount of energy I was putting in. On the other hand, my handmade shop, Huckleberry Bonnets, where I make handmade baby bonnets for children ages newborn to 5 years old, has really been a revenue producing business. I have customers, I have happy customers, I have products that people really enjoy, and they're things that I love making. I love being able to ship something to someone. It's like being Santa Claus on Christmas all the time. So that's been really rewarding to be able to put energy into something and have it pay you. Not just monetarily, but also just with people being so excited about new things and satisfied with what they've bought, and you see people actually using the item that you've made for them. It's so special to be able to see that. A lot of times we don't see return on the work that we do, especially me, and so to see some return on something that I am working hard for really just helps me to keep wanting to continue with that kind of work. So I've been taking time to really invest my effort and my time and energy into creating a high quality experience over at Huckleberry Bonnets, and that's been very good for me. I'm also really starting to realize just the benefits of slowing down. So I've been working out, I've been spending my energy doing things that actually make me feel better and make me feel healthy and happy and like I have a full life and not just stressed out and strung out all the time. So I just I guess I wanted to make this video to give you some encouragement that if you're stuck in the hustle, that you don't have to be, and there is a way to go about life a little bit slower that will be more beneficial for you and leave you feeling restored and filled rather than sucked dry all the time with no payback for what you're putting in. So if that's you, if you are stuck in a hustle mindset or a hustle culture, or you're following people who make you feel like you aren't doing enough while at the same time making you feel like you're doing too much, leave a comment down below and I will definitely give you a virtual hug, because I am done spreading that kind of culture. I'm done consuming that kind of culture, and really cutting out that kind of phrasing and education has been huge for me to just live life the way that I feel good. And so, I don't know, I guess in the future you can plan to see videos on things that I care about and blog posts on things that I care about, and the blog posts may not be as frequent. The videos may not always be on Sunday and Wednesday, but they will be as close to that as possible. And I'm just going to enjoy learning how to do things and learning how to try new things and get better at what I love to do. And I thank you guys for just sticking around. But we don't have to always hustle and run around and chase each other and knock each other down to get where we want to go. I think that slowing down and creating an intentional community around people who you love and who make you feel supported is much better than the alternative. So, I think I've rambled on long enough, and I'm sorry if this video is kind of like really pieced together. I had to film it like 5 times just because of the way the day was going in the morning, but I wanted to leave you with 3 action points for your day that you can implement now to have a slower routine. And that is 1, to take time to go outside. Take a break, stop what you're doing, break up your work day or your energy to just go and change up the flow. It's truly helpful. 2 is journal or write down or somehow record what it is that you're feeling throughout the day. It could be just a little sentence here and there or something that you're thankful for, but that will really change the trajectory of your day. The 3rd thing that I want to share with you to change your day is to make sure that you make time for something that you enjoy doing, something that is exciting to you. And if you don't know what you like or you don't know what brings you joy, try something new every day for like 10 or 15 minutes at least, and see what brings you the most joy. What is going to be a highlight of your day, and make room for that, because that's going to really encourage you and keep you sustained in the long run, rather than just hustling to try and get somewhere that you're not living in right now. Enjoy the present moment. Subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram for more slow living tips. I am nowhere frequent on there, and it's been so good. But when I do post, I try to make it really worth your time. So I hope that that's what I end up leaving with you today, and I look forward to virtual hugging you guys in the comments and kind of learning where we're all at in life. Like this video if you haven't already. It really helps support my channel, and if you like saying no to things like hustle culture and wanting to productively slow down your day, then give me a follow, and I will see you guys in the next video on Sunday. Bye!